So the main purpose of our drone that we made was for mostly search and rescue and for surveying. So most drones are single camera versus our 360, so that way we can get a much larger view of an area as we're going through. So we have more video and more area to search for search and rescue. If we're going over an ocean, instead of looking at one certain point, we can look at an entire circle around the drone. And then if you have multiple of those drones, you can make them all go like in a big line, basically fly people a lot faster. For the surveying side, we have a camera on our drone that's a modeling system, so we can model buildings and whatnot, throw it into a 3D program, so that way we can send people into a model
Yeah, so we can basically generate models based on what our camera shows, and this allows us to create very detailed models. And the surveying having a 360 camera is a great advantage, because instead of having to go around an object to survey it, we could go through it, and you can look all the way around, giving you full detailed exterior views, even if you didn't necessarily have something in frame. So that's the big advantage of 360 cameras, is we have everything in frame instead of having a very narrow field of view. And then since this drone was created from scratch, we've of course had many problems. One of the big issues we faced this year was weight, where we were actually way overweight. We had miscalculated our thrust. We thought we had about 2.6 kilos of lift. Turns out we only had about 1,000 grams of lift. So we got the drone's weight from 1,200 grams all the way down to 600, got the propellers and got it flying. And that's when we really started to see the advantages of all the different, the different ideas that the 360 cam has, and that we can kind of see everything around us, and it gives us a very cool view of the environment that allows us to shoot things more easily than we would with a gimbal. So these can actually look all the way around when he's doing VR. Well, in this you can see we have a drone like this with just a traditional camera. It's a very hard time trying to keep track of this drone. While with this, he can look all the way around and see the area around him very, very well, even if we don't know what's in front of him. While in this, we're constantly jittering around trying to keep this drone in place, and we don't have that issue. So it really, really helps to be able to give us that advantage.